Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm here because I just came back from thrift shopping and I found really good books this time for really good prices. So all I have here, all the books that I have here, maybe they're not showing on camera, I'm not sure, maybe it's showing this one because it's taller, but so all the books that I've got here have been bought thrift shopping, except for one that I bought on eBay secondhand. In my opinion, it was a good deal because I couldn't find this book anywhere else here in UK. I found a few horror novels and I wasn't expecting that because usually when I go thrift shopping, it's very rare that I find horror books around, one or two sometimes, but not that much. And I found this one, three classics gothic novels, and in this one we have The Castle of Otranto, Vatek, and Frankenstein. I already have Frankenstein in Italian, and it's a nice edition because it's a leather-bound cover. It's an old one. I think it's from the 90s or the 80s. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I never read it in English, and I already read also The Castle of Otranto, always in Italian, and I'll read it again in English. I never read Vatek, and that's mainly because I bought this book because I never read that story and I wanted to read it. And given it's a classic and I love gothic novels, that's why I picked up this book. And I found this one for £2.50. So it's a good one, and this is also an old edition. It's from 1975. Yeah, so it's very old. And there was a little damage in here, like there is this page that is loose, but I bought it anyway because I wanted this book. So in the same shop I found also this one that is Cell by Stephen King. This one is talks about a virus that is carried on by mobile phone or something like that. I don't really know especially what it talks about, but it's considered one of Stephen King's worst work. I don't know. I haven't read it, so I don't know what to think about this one. I actually wanted to buy the Halloween edition cover, but I found this one, so it's good anyway. It's nice, the cover, and I think this one belongs to the Rainbow Other Books. That is like a series that they did with all Stephen King books in different colors on the spine. This is white with the other book that I found, but there are a lot of these one and they're collectibles, so I'm not sure if this is rare or not, but was pretty lucky that I found with another book, always by Stephen King. That is this one, is Dumaki. I already read this book and I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. I remember that it talks about a man that loses his arm and start painting, and he has like phantom arm syndrome or something like that, if I remember well. I read it a few years ago, so I don't remember all the book, but it's in really yeah. But it's in really good condition, and I was going to buy this one anyway because I found it online, this same edition, but it was for a higher price and I found it for £2, so I picked it up. It's part of the collection. I don't think this is a rare one because I found a lot of them, but it's good that I found it for this cheap. I have also other Stephen King books that I found and I couldn't believe about that, but I will leave those for the end. So I found this book. I already read Pride, Prejudice and Zombies, and this is the second one. This is Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters. I really enjoyed Pride and Prejudice and Zombies because I read the original by Jane Austen, but it was interesting to see another version of that novel, and I'm interested to see what they did with this one because I haven't read Sense and Sensibility yet, but I will, and I don't know if I'll read first the original and then this one or the other way around. I will see. Maybe I will read this first, and then if I find this interesting, I will make a comparison with the original one. I don't know. I have to decide yet, but I was really happy to find this one, also because it's new. And this was £2. So a really good price for a new book. I found this one. There is Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. I already read this book and I loved it. but I read it in Italian when I was in Italy, and I didn't have a copy. I just read the ebook, so I was really glad to find the paperback and also this one, because I found once another paperback of this book, but I didn't really like the cover and it was very ruined, so I decided not to pick it up even if it was cheap. I wanted to wait for a nicer cover, and I found this for £2.50. This is an old edition that is from 2000. So you may think that it's not old, but it's from 2000. It's 21 years old, so it's old for me. It's a nice cover, and I wanted to pick it up. I'll probably read it again, not soon because I read it a few years ago, but I still remember the story, and I want to read other books first that I haven't read, and then I'll give it a read again with this one in English. I love their writing, so I will try to find the other books from this series, the Vampire Chronicles, and I only read this one, but I want to read the others, so if I find them, I'll give them a read. Leave that one for the end, but I've got this one, so I found this one for £2.50. It's Dance Macabre. This is really good price. It's really foxy in here, it's really yellow, it's really old. I don't care. I wanted this book so much and I was so glad to find it because this is from 1984. This particular edition, this was published by Futura, and they had other editions of Stephen King. They're a really nice cover. This one has an even nicer cover, and I was looking for that one, but I couldn't find it online for a cheap price. So when I saw this one, I decided to pick it up, and really good price. So, and it's really good, even if it's a really old one. It's readable. It's I think in very good condition in my opinion for my standards. So that's good. I got the last 3 books. No, sorry, the last 4 books because one is in the shelf. I forgot to pick it up. The next one, this one, I bought it on eBay. It's really heavy, and it's the Dark Tower. This the Dark Tower 7. This is the last one from the Dark Tower series. I managed to pick all them up, so now I got the whole series and I can wait to start all of them. And this is an illustrated edition. I'll show you just a little bit of the details. I think there are 12 illustrations, color illustrations in this one, and as you can see, it's ruined. It got markers in here, and a little bit of foxing is not that bad. And on the inside, unfortunately, there is a name. I will show that one, and there is stains. I think it's water. There are stains in here and inside, just on the first few pages, so it's not that bad. It's still readable. I bought this one for 9 or 10 pounds. I don't remember. That for a second-hand book is this is reasonable because it's not very easy to find this edition here in UK, because this is the American edition. In here you can find the hardcover one or the other paperbacks, but they're not illustrated. The hardcover is illustrated, but often you find it without the dust jacket. So I decided to pick this one up because in my opinion it was a good price for even if it's second hand, because I couldn't find this one anywhere else. And I love this cover. I wanted one with this cover, so that's why I bought it for that price. That is reasonable in my opinion. It's a good price for a book that is rare and difficult to find, even if it's ruined. It doesn't bother me that much because I just want to read them and I just want to have all of the Stephen King books, so that's okay for me. It's not really a huge problem. And the last 3 books, forgot about that one. So these books that I've got here, I found them by chance and I was really happy to find them. It's always by Stephen King. I didn't expect to find all these Stephen King books while I was going thrift shopping, but I think I was really lucky, I don't know. But I found Revival. This is a hardcover edition. is in perfect condition. There is not damage, there is anything. This is perfect. I'll show you just this. I didn't expect it to be yellow as well, and the pages are blue. This is a really nice touch. And I was going to buy this book anyway. I was going to buy the paperback, but given I found the art cover, I don't need anymore to look for it. And this was £1. I can't believe that I found it for £1. So cheap and in perfect condition. It's new. And I can't wait to reread this one because I already read it. And I remember that I liked it. I was not impressed by it, but I don't remember anything about that. That's why I want to read it again. But I remember that I liked it. It was not a bad one. And last, I will show you this one. But first I will show you that one. So here I have it. This is Haunted by James Herbert. This is a famous English horror writer. Unfortunately he's dead now, but he wrote a lot of books that have become really famous, like Creed, the Rat series, and Fluke. There are a lot of them. This one was in really bad shape. I don't know what is this brown thing that was on it. I don't really want to know, but I hope it's mud. And I cleaned it up as much as I can, but it didn't go, the stain stayed. But it's an hardcover edition, and I found it for £1. So it was a really good price for a hardback cover. And I wanted to read James Herbert because he's really famous and I never read anything by him. I didn't know this author before coming here in UK. I don't know, maybe I found a nicer copy, and if I do, I'll replace this one. So the last one is a book that I didn't expect to find in a thrift shop, and for that price, is Clive Barker Books of Blood Volume 1, and especially with this cover, is perfect conditions. Is yellowed, there is a bit foxing on top, but I love the cover. I've seen this, I think, online for like 5 times the price that I bought this one, because I found this one for £2, and I was really glad to find this one because this one is the one that contains the Yattering and Jack that I already made a review of, and you can check that one if you want. In this you have the Midnight Meat Train, the Yattering and Jack, Big Blood, the Blues, Sex, Death and Starshine, In the Hills, the Cities. So you have these 5 stories. I already read the Yattering and Jack in the graphic novels, and I started reading the Yattering and Jack ebook, but given I've got all of them now here, I can read them from the original book. I was so happy to find this one for such a cheap price. I couldn't believe it. I also read another book lately by Clive Barker. I reread The Hellbound Heart, and I will make a review of that one soon. And I love this author. I think his writing is excellent. His stories are so original that in my opinion are amazing. I don't know why there is this a ray of sun where I'm talking about Clive Barker. It just went. I don't know what's happening. I think it's a really good author. I love this writing and I can't wait to read more. And as soon as I found other paperbacks, because all the books that I have by Clive Barker are on ebook, and I read ebook, that's not a problem, but I prefer to have the actual books when I can, because you know, there is a different feel. It's the best thing to have a book in your hand and relax reading a book. It's like my safe haven, and every time I can read, I just pick up a book and go straight into that world. So these are all the books that I have for this book haul. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share if you want. Leave a comment down below if you have some recommendation about some of the authors that I showed in this book haul, or other authors in general. I've got more reviews coming, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!